Draw me like one of your leather dinos. Rar.
Let's get nuts.
Me too. Most of the questions have something to do with, what?
I saw a squirrel.
Hello and Hoppy Ether, and a Burgundy Bison. I love that name. Awesome. Welcome aboard on the on the tube of you.
I saw a
Welcome
squirrel.
to it. Who else we
Let's do it
got?
like this.
A throwaway person. Some of these names, man, I dig them. I dig them. Good times. All right. So anyway, yes, that intro I put in.
He was doing like this.
Nice. I wonder if it's catching up on ones that have happened in the recent couple days. Anyway, the intro there, yes, I put that in about a month ago, give or take. Decided I was going to use.
Squirrel. He was doing like this.
Sup, P? Decided I was going to use a track from an album that's going to be forthcoming from later this summer. I may end up doing another revision of it, who knows.
He was doing like this.
And John Taylor, hello. So anywho, what's up? What's shaking? Hoppy Ether to all of you. I didn't pay attention to license plate. What was it? Probably gibberish. Because AI is not very good at text, or at least a lot of it is not very good at text yet. So, and then when you change an AI generated image to a video, it tends to really like fuck up all the lettering kind of over the course of it. Now I put it also through Topaz, so I upscale it up to like 60 frames a second to try and like smooth it out so it didn't look all jarring and whatnot. And I think it did an immaculate job. It did so good. But it doesn't change the fact that the lettering all shifts and looks really strange and weird. But AI's not perfect yet, but no doubt it will be in time. And yes, you should go eat something. I had a half a cinnamon bun, but yeah. And goodbye, Nate. Whee! You almost fell on your head there. Good job. Good job. And today's track we are listening to is the Pulse Mix from SQRL-FM. Yes, we are. And I also have so much inspiration as of late for tracks that are coming in the future. Yeah, it's going to be great. Having a day mom appointed on my desk is sagging in the center. Clamps in a bar holding up my desk. Jesus Christ, how much shit have you got on your desk? Or is it just your desk is so old that it's like falling apart? Is that what the deal is? Uh-oh. Oh, you're gonna take on Demon Daddy, are you? I don't know how wise a choice that is, but here we are. I don't even know if Jay's paying attention. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. Now that my desk is less than a year old, okay, I'd be pissed about that too. Bought a caffeinated drink at the grocery store this morning. Drank it all in one sitting. Naturally, that made me tired, so I took a nap. Woke up a few minutes ago, so I'm a bit disoriented. That's fair. I know Authenticata was talking about having something they wanted to share. And did they do it or no? Gotta scroll up now. I know Authenticata wanted to share something, but transfer files from the laptop. That's fine. That's all good, man. See, I told you it was a bad idea to take on Demon Daddy. Bam. Ass whooped. Oh well. At least there was no betting going on. And of course, Vespa's getting ready for work. I know. It's terrible. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry that you have to work. Hello, Mama. Oh, thanks for that, Dan. Reminder too, you guys want a VC rave? Hey, guess what? We got to get at least halfway there before I'll even think about setting a date. But all of the proceeds are going to the Ronald McDonald House and the Fostering Hope Animal Rescue. As well, the top donating person is going to get A discount code at my shop. And by discount code, I mean like $50 cash. I'm really stuck with the ADHD part because until I'm learning the hyperactive little voice shtick from the 90s, that even being hyperactive doesn't seem to fit. And then I learned about inattentive, the internal thought related hyperactivity. Yes, I've said that many a time. Hyperactive does not necessarily mean bouncing off the walls. Hyperactive can mean inside between your ears when your brain is going warp 9 with breaks of pudding and you can't do anything about it because you just have racing thoughts and blah blah blah. And even sitting at your desk and having, like I am right now, right, having your leg go crazy, or spinning a fidget spinner, or playing with Stimags, or whatever, right? Like, still getting that hyperactivity out somehow. Like, there's a lot of discussion, I've talked about this in recent weeks, about how, because it's a spectrum, there is conversation about removing the presentations, right? And just saying it's fucking ADHD, because our presentation can change, right? Depending on variable, like lots of variables, including stress, situational, hormones. If you're AFAB and if you happen to have that wonderful time of the month, that can seriously affect it, right? As well as it can affect your medication. So, my brain likes music noise to do dumb. Yeah. Music? Never heard of it. Neither is Jay. That's right. I ate my sandwich. Now I'm supposed to get pudding. If you get that reference, can also happen for trans women on HRT. Exactly. Hormonal. Right? Hormonal. Hormones can be a massive, massive factor for it. Right? Of course, me, I obviously don't have a uterus, so I can't speak to that part. But I mean, like, people like Katiosaurus have spoken about that before. Various other AFAB creators have spoken about that before, about how, you know, that can play a serious role in it, right? My wife and my daughter, you know, it is something that we talk about with them. Huge fucking piece. Click. I remember it was put on behavior plan in 3rd grade because I couldn't sit still, walking around too much, talk too much, earn little stamps to get rewards from my parents, and then fear God and I massive shit completely. Oh yeah, that's kind of a mood. Yeah, it's a little relatable there. The internal validation I'm feeling today is epic. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm proud of you for that feeling. Run with it. Hold on to it, because you are valid. 100%. You absolutely are. Seemed to Eminem earlier today because overstimulated by the kiddo that's been attached to my hip this last week. Jasa has been listening to a shitload of Eminem lately. She was telling me last night, she's like, I'm listening to rap music. I'm like, oh, for Christ's sake. And I looked at, like, I could see from the top of the stairs what was on her playlist. It was Eminem. I'm like, all right, I'll classify that. I fucking do, and that's okay. Yes, you do, and it is 100% okay. It just means that your brain works differently. Ever heard of PMDD? My wife has that. We're also afraid that my daughter may end up having that, because like many of these neurodevelopmental and genetic conditions, they can be passed on. Right? So yeah, my wife is diagnosed PMDD as well. And it's a bitch. So much worse on birth control. PMDD is premenstrual... oh shit, finish that off for me. Think of it like PMS on... stereotyped PMS on roids. Right? Like highly... dysphoric disorder. Thank you. Health and Illness Combo Pack. Well, Authenticata, you didn't know that when you were shopping for ADHD, it's buy one, get 9 free? You didn't know that? Are you kidding? We are the fucking buffet of comorbid wonder. That's what we are. So ADHD, autism, PMDD, along with, you know, depression, along with anxiety, along with... blah. Yeah, that was a gift from my mother. But yeah, premenstrual dysphoric disorder. Yeah. I'm high chance for MS. Oh, really? You see bipolar and an anxiety mess. I wasn't shopping for it. I accidentally accepted a lifetime free trial, which can't be canceled. No, sadly, once you do get the package, that's it. You're done. You're signed up for life. I'm pretty sure that Will He Ever Do It went over that once upon a time. Yeah, it is not a fun time, or not necessarily. It can be some days. Fuck, what was it my wife said yesterday about it? Oh, my wife had such a good one yesterday. About one of the perks. Oh, I wish I could remember that. Oh well. It was something at dinner we were talking about, and she mentioned it. It was like one of the little things that she had noticed, right? And I said it was something akin to pattern recognition, but it wasn't quite it. PMS on steroids and can include drastic shifts in mood that people experience suddenly. I'm alive. Yeah. Yeah, no take back. Sorry. Yeah. No, Nate is absolutely the astistic poster child, as we pointed out earlier. And you know what? I don't even want to end my free trial to that. I just want to end the free trial to adulthood. I want to go back to the beginning, to the tutorial stages, and just play those over and over again. Hormonal shifts. That's fair. That is absolutely fair. Right? Again, I can't speak too much to that. Obviously, hormones affect men too, but men, AMABs rather. I didn't ask for the adult package. No, 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 no. I can think of the moment. The ability to hyperfocus, learn shit. I'm not the person I am today without that one ability. It's the hyperfocus and creativity for me. That's what it is, right? Where I can set myself up, and this is wonderful. I had a great conversation with my therapist about this a while ago. Is that I can set it up so that it's a higher chance for the hyperfocus to kick, right? And then that way I can fucking just rabbit hole on music stuff. There's one that, sorry, Jay, that I've been very rabbit holed on in the last couple of days, and it all started with a Discord joke, because how many times does that happen? But currently I'm working on techno rumble kicks. That's my hyperfocus right now. Why? Because it started as a joke. I don't want to not be neurodivergent. I don't want the world not to be an ass about it. That would be, in my opinion, the best thing that could possibly happen. But I'm pretty sure we all know that that is not exactly realistic at this current period of time. Make me look shitty at my own game. I said rumble kicks. They can be used for a plethora of things. There's hardstyle with rumble kicks. I use them. They're coming up on the album. True story. I'm pretty sure I used them in The Villain. And besides, you and I write different kinds of techno-inspired shit. So, on the other hand, I'm gonna make techno. Maybe. Oh, you read that, did you? When we all decided we were changing places. I'm winning at adulting today, so we're gonna ride with it. Do it. Cling on to that and just ride it. Actually, what that also means, Jay, is that I may want to grab a couple of the zip files from you and work on maybe a little collaborative project again. Except less of your vocal this time and more of your production this time. Still don't have a therapist or meds. I have been using sativa to help kick hyperfocus for work. That's fair. Me getting on TikTok was a joke, and then met you wonderful beings. No, you. No, you, Mr. Road Toads. You wonderful fucking immaculate amphibian, you. Hoppy Ether, how are ya? Your spice brain didn't come along with the seasonal recognized depression. I can handle a lot of what my brain throws at me. Depression makes me react. No, I feel you there. I've been, I have not my therapist appointment, but I go and see my psychiatrist on Tuesday, and I'm going to ask him to up my doses. Not just one, but both. I'm going to ask him to up the Vyvanse because I feel like it's wearing off sooner. And I'm going to ask him to up the Cipralax because I've been very spicy as of late, shall we say. And I've been trying to keep that to myself, but it hasn't necessarily been working a whole lot. But a big part of why I'm not around as of late. Nah, so I understand that. I need one of those too, psychological doctor. Yeah. Well, of course, me being up here in the Great White Canada, I had mine. It was my family doctor put in a recommendation, and it's a psychiatrist in the same network, in the same building, actually. I finally kicked in at the full dose. No idea. Actually, another factor may be, call me crazy, but it might be if I remembered to take them on a daily basis, as opposed to the days where I forget to do it. That would probably be helpful. I'm not saying, I'm just saying, you know. Anywho. I don't need this abuse. Yes, you do. You absolutely know what you signed up for, sir. In fact, I'm pretty sure you run a stream of your own that has a similar thought process. You know what you signed up for. You showed up. You did ask for this. I like it. I'd buy that for $1. Num num num. Coffee's a little weak today. With the cold, I've been waking up late, so I've been skipping stims. I feel you there. Took a week of my meds because I forgot they existed. Griffin kicked my butt when he found out. Oh, that's fair. That is fair. I actually have my Vyvanse sitting on my bedside table now. So, like, I have this really bad habit as of late, and then a lot of it's pain related, is that I'll wake up earlier and then go back to sleep because my body's like, fuck you, I hate you. So I'll take the Vyvanse and then hope that it kicks in by the time I actually get up. Unfortunately, the pain meds and the antidepressants are not by the bedside table, but maybe I should put them there. Yeah, Nate, it might. They were sitting on my headboard. Yeah, I don't know. That's a mood. Oh, remember, if you're watching on YouTube, do me a favor and hit that like button for me. Help a brother out, will ya? I have a question. I have an answer. It may or may not be a good one. Didn't recognize the ADHD for 36 years. I mean, there's that too. See, for me, it was the flip side. I had the ADHD come first, and it wasn't until I got it kind of under control that's where the tism come creeping out and went, oh, well, that's all good? All right, hold my fucking beer. We're going to have a little conversation. You see all those things that your kid is doing that you are saying is, very, very highly reflective of autism? Guess what? She did. She gets them all from you. You do the same things. Oh, fuck. Barefoot shoes, super well. You want to know if they'd be good for working in a grocery store. Barefoot shoes. Oh, you mean where they cut off the soles of the shoes? What's brain was something that it totally wasn't. As in, they told you it was bipolar, or they did not tell you that it was, and it turned out to be? Barefoot is a brand. They look like toe socks, but they're shoes. Oh, God, no, no. Dear God, no. I had a friend of mine once upon a time who wore those. Showed me those. He's like, these are the coolest things ever. I'm like, fuck you. Those look stupid, and no, just sensory hell. Finch. I remember you were talking about that. About how Finch and you get it helps you with a little birdie or whatever. That sounded actually really neat. Diagnosed bipolar without a differential. All the meds you put me on really messed me up. Okay, yeah, I've heard that so many times. Type of shoes are you calling? It's not the toe shoes. Okay. Turns out it's ADHD and likely autism, right? My therapist, also a diagnostician, and I had a great conversation about that as well. About how people are diagnosed with like 7 things or whatever, which is unnecessary when one will describe it, right? People that are, say, getting. I'm just going to wing it here, so don't hold this against me, right? But they're getting like bipolar and fucking borderline personality when really, and ADHD, when really autism will cover the majority of that. So you can have autism and ADHD, and you don't necessarily need the bipolar and the PMD or PMDD, the BPD. Sorry, I was thinking of earlier. Just seems you picked, tripped across. Try not to laugh. Sorry, do you really, but I'm not. Uh-oh. I have a feeling he wants me to look at this. Bobby Odemosi. Good times. Anyway. ADHD and OCD, and come on, they can look really similar to autism. Yeah, and this is where, again, as always, self-diagnosis 100% valid. However, excuse me, you also have to be careful about things like that because of the differentials, right? So, like, you may be looking at things that, yeah, sure, they are there, but they could be better represented by something else. That's actually part of, in the DSM, part of the diagnostic. It's like the bottom line, you know, is yes, provided this cannot be explained better by a different disorder. Oh, and by the way, I want you guys to do me a favor. So this silly motherfucker named Nate started streaming the other day, and we were there and joined him on it, and it was a ridiculous good time. So yeah, give Nate a follow, will you? Let's try and get him up to 50 followers and see if we can make him the next of our affiliate victims, shall we? So Nate is going to be primarily streaming Warcraft, but of course with him going to school to be a counselor, there is going to be a mental health aspect to it, and he is going to have guests on, like the poor silly bastard. I was complete. Oh, you know what? You again. I'm gonna say it. You were the dumbass who said, "Are you cool if I start streaming in here with you three guys, me and Jay and Shoost? Who's the idiot? Who's the idiot? That was your own fucking fault. You brought that on yourself. You knew, just like Jay, you knew what you were getting into." I got woken up to follow him. Hey, Lurky Kobold is lurking. Hi, puppy. By all means, lurk away, my friend. And you're right, it was a great time. It was pretty funny. Nate did take a lot of shit and abuse, though. I will admit that. But again, he knew what he was getting into. That's how we show our love to our friends. We abuse them. But yeah, go ahead, give Nate a follow, help him out. This is true. It is true. That's how we show our love. We abuse the hell out of each other. Not even fun shit when you just had it sucks. Ask my wife about that. I just had my vape in my hand. Where did I put it? In the most ridiculous of places. It's alright, I did that with my coffee the other day. I went looking around the house for like 20 minutes to try and find my coffee, and it was just sitting on the other side of a bottle, which was hiding half of the cup. so I didn't recognize it. It was so dumb. It is what it is, though. But again, yes, if you're watching on YouTube, give me a like on there and help a brother out, will ya? Because, you know, with the impending TikTok apocalypse or whatever the fuck is going to happen there, which realistically, is anything even going to happen? I don't even know. I don't know, but I'm going to push YouTube more. I think it would be good for me to go do something outside. Not sure. Go for a walk if nothing else. As they say, go and take a stupid walk for your stupid mental health. All right, Riley, thanks for hanging. And by the way, happy Trans Day of Visibility. Which apparently I felt like that it either just happened or that it was coming soon. I suck at dates and remembering things like that. So apparently it's March 31st is Trans Day of Visibility. So happy Trans Day of Visibility to you, friends. Those of you that applies to. I thought it was yesterday, but I was off. It was yesterday for Nate, but that's because he lives in the future. I completely forgot. So, because it's not a thing that what are the words I'm looking for here? It's not a thing that I directly celebrate myself, so I don't think about it, right? So it slipped my mind, and I didn't see anybody. Easter co-occurring the 31st. Some people have been losing their fucking minds. Which is even more hilarious because tomorrow, Easter Monday, is on April Fool's Day. So, all the more reason for them to lose their minds. That's hilarious. People losing their fucking minds. Oh, the irony. Right? Oh, the irony. As if Easter occurred. That's how I had read it initially. But I'm like, Angie would not fuck that up, right? But that's how I initially read it, right? But then I thought about it a little more. I'm like, okay, no, it co-occurred the same way that my wedding also co-occurred on Mother's Day that year. Whoops. Did we think about it beforehand? No, of course not. We just kind of went, yeah, we're going to do it on this day, and it happened to be Mother's Day. Oopsie. There's one sick puppy coming in with two. Hey, what's up? Somebody want to give Papa a shout out, please? What's going on there, puppy? Hoppy Ether. Okay, let's try that again. Somebody with the ability to shout out. Thank you, Jay. Almost. Minus the space. Too funny. There we go. Tickle the little red mage. What is going on with you there, pup? We trans demons just picked the day Easter falls on intentionally. Absolutely. Hey, Moon's here. What's up? Happy Zombie Jesus Day. Yep. However you wanna look at it. Kind of warned from the double stream yesterday. Double stream yesterday? You did a double stream yesterday? But we did it intentionally this year. Yep. Yep. You terrible, terrible humans. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not even humans. You're subhuman. That's right. You're all demons and evil things. Can't even say that. I don't know. Whatever. It's fucking ridiculous. Literally saw somewhere. You should have moved it in honor and deference to Easter. Okay, I'm gonna say something. See all I gotta go. All right, Gemini, take care. You're and then stream with Z about Phasmo. Oh, I see. You calling demons ridiculous? Yes, I've met you. I can say it. Believe me. Oh, we're gonna play that game, are we? All right. I'll play your little game. Celebrating certain holidays need to get over themselves and understand their holidays and the only holiday that exist. It's the same people that get pissed off when instead of saying Merry Christmas. You say Happy Holidays. I say Happy Holidays. You know why? Because there's more than fucking one that happens. Multiple things can happen. Oh, I spelled dual wrong. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Too busy over here babbling. Um, what the fuck, man? What's with this crit bullshit? Fucking ridiculous demon bastard. Sorry, I'm just watching Jay here. Alright, alright. I see how it is. Happy Easter to everyone, and you too, and you as well. Or as I've been saying, Hoppy Ether. Enjoy the car ride with me off to work. We'll be lurking, no worries. Do you believe in demons now? I never said I didn't believe in demons. I said they are... What did I say? I don't remember what I said. That's right, Hoppy Ether. I was trying to be nice, but yes. Sorry, just scrolling up. Gonna do a lurky and I'm resting. All good, my man. All good. But no, I absolutely agree. Happy Bunny and Chicken Love Day. That's just creepy as shit right there. I believe what you meant is demons are kick-ass. You've seen the pictures of me from days of yore, right? Zombie Jesus. You've never heard Zombie Jesus before? Happy Jesus Respawn Day? That was just a bunch of Easter egg come over the eggs, right? Yeah, the old pictures of me with the horns and whatnot, and black eyes. I don't mean like black eyes, I mean like black fucking eyes. You guys have never heard Zombie Jesus? My god. Hello, like 3-day respawn? That's crazy. Yep. No people watching with no audio. Scroll down to give the view unless you have the volume at least 1%. And that's why when I do a lurk on somebody, I will mute the tab. Just so you know. Mute the tab, but keep the volume on. I'm pretty sure you had black eyes too. Surprisingly, not as often as you would think. I was scrappy. I was feisty. I didn't get hit very often, but I sure did a lot of hitting. And I think it was, well, I mean, in retrospect, a lot of it was, you know, the overabundance of hyperactivity that I had back then. I was hyperactive in fucking spades, which is part of where I got the nickname Spaz from. Oh, I didn't think Nate was talking right to you. Reanimation depends on each person. Powers to move the door, Jesus. Any chance they're usually more inebriated than you? Sometimes, but not always. That's it, I'm done, I promise. Okay. They tend to bite off. My average record wasn't that bad. Mine was actually undefeated. Surprisingly. Like, in hindsight, I'm astounded that it was. Honestly, I should have got my ass kicked a hell of a lot more. Really should have. But yeah, I was very spicy. Go all 3 days. To move the rock? I mean, maybe. Wasn't trailing 3 days. He died Friday. To discover an empty on Sunday morning. See, you guys know more than I do. I tended to go way over my weight class. Dude, I was 138 pounds back then. Everything was over my weight class. Everything. There were women there that were over my weight class. But yes. Maybe some of them were, some of them weren't. It depended on the night. I spent a lot of time in the bottle. A lot of time. Not proud of it, but here we are. Gonna blocked out Sunday school. I'm just glad I didn't really have to go. Like I said last time, my my mother was more or less non-practicing, as it were. We were raised Roman Catholic because my grandmother was the head of the Women's Catholic League in her area. So there was a lot of expectation on my mother, who was the oldest of the kids. But when she had us, she tended to kind of rebel away from that a bit. Yeah, Catholic Women's League. That's the one. But yes, I really was. I was I was scrawny as shit. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still kind of am now, right? But I've certainly ballooned around the middle. My mom's club, yeah, yeah. My grandmother is the head of the Catholic Women's League in her area. Incidentally, is nothing like the Justice League. It's true. Though I will say, I will admit, the Catholic Women's League, at least the one that my grandmother does, they do a lot of good work. So, I mean, kind of like the Justice League, I guess. A lot of, feeding the homeless and helping people out and stuff, which is great. Good on them. I can't shit on any of that. I know the stuff that she does as a volunteer. And, yeah. If you need some egg salad, they got you covered. Amen to that. See what I did there? No, you're right. They're the same. Then they ain't the same. Gotcha. It's true. Most of them don't. Work time for me. I need to lay down. Have a good rest stream. And yes, a judgmental as fuck there. Yeah. What region is that in, Kata? You don't have to tell me exactly, but I mean, what area-ish is that in? Because my grandmother is at Nova Scotia, right? My grandmother is up in northern British Columbia, right? So, up in her area, they do a reasonable amount of good work. There are a lot of substance abuse problems up in that area, so they help out in that regard. Are are they non-judgmental? No, I can't say that, right? Because that'd be a straight up fucking lie. But I mean, my grandmother as an individual is a good person, and I think she has a lot of the best intention. Hey, Jamie, what's up? Is my grandmother perfect? No, but I mean, like, she's an amazing person. Having flashbacks every church reception ever. That's, with all of the egg salad. All of it. So much egg salad. It's fucking ridiculous. With the homophobia. That would do it, yep. Jay just wanted a little bit of revenge, that's all. They didn't bring me again. That's fair. I mean, the last time that I ended up doing it was for my, was it my mother's funeral? No, that was held here in town. It was my grandfather's funeral up there. But the desserts and squares, yeah. Absolutely. They absolutely were. No, that was the last time that the among the last of times that I even set foot in a holy house like that would be the last few funerals I've had to attend. They're more judgmental than I am now. I think a pinpoint of the reason really judge people and then say don't judge people and overriding the reasons are. I mean, fair enough. Now, for myself, and again, I can only speak for myself. I ate your wolf. I absolutely know I was a lot more judgmental back then, but of course I was young and invincible and thought I could do no wrong and thought I would live forever, right? So, of course, a lot of that plays plays a part in it, right? And of course, it was a very, very different time back then, right? Not not understanding who you are as a whole individual when you are still growing up is it's a hell of a thing. It really is. Ceremony and order, but ceremony and order of it all. I can understand that. Hey, Gothic. Hello, hello. Hoppy Ether. It's today's official greeting. Hoppy Ether. And remember, if you're watching on YouTube, do me a favor and give that little like button a little tickle there, will ya? Time for a pill reset. Fair enough. It's the people behind it. I also find groups getting far more acceptable. I understand the same in the U.S. It depends on the group. I mean, obviously, it is going to be different. You know, it's so much like a lot of the, a lot of the mental health stuff, honestly. It's going to depend on your experience. It's going to depend on your location. It's going to depend on, the people in the area, who's heading it, Same with fucking seasoned eating. It's very nice. My psychiatrist, he's kind of an ableist dick. But I stick with him because he was the easiest one for me to get in with, and he's in the same network as my family doctor, and it's just easier, and I will fucking just deal with it. Getting in with another one would probably take me another year, and I'm not down for that. But, I mean, Tuesday's coming, and I have another appointment with him, so hopefully, yeah, physician shortage. Oh, big time out here. Big time out here. Massive. Like, cause there are so many doctors that are leaving the profession. Again, this is something I've gone over before. They're, with the province treating the healthcare system the way that they are, it's fucking abysmal. And I think there was a document that said upwards of 60% of the family doctors are going to be walking out. Should I tell him he's being an ableist dick? I've skirted the conversation with him. And best of luck, Vespa. And thank you, Jamie. Once again, hey, you guys want a VC rave? There you go. We want to get to halfway before I even set a date. All the money is going to wonderful charities, Ronald McDonald House, and the Fostering Hope Animal Rescue. And the top donating person is going to receive $50 worth of cash value American at my shop. If it's more than one person, I'm going to split it up. I find a lot of people lump all religions and religious folk all together. Like you've ever been for doubt until proven otherwise. I know a lot of people that are highly religious, that are good people. Didn't we talk about this on Nate's stream the other day or something? Or maybe it was a VC. But yeah, I know a lot of people. Switching audio and lurk, all good, Vespa. I know a lot of people that are, highly religious in a variety of ways, that are fantastic people. Individually, face to face, one on one, they are fantastic people. But it's when you get people as a whole, be it anything, any kind of like religion, ideology, any kind of fucking like political affiliation, whatever. It was Friday. Okay, yeah, it was Friday, right? Okay, so it might as well have been a VC. People individually, one on one, are fantastic. When you get them together into groups, and when people start to form that mob mentality, that's when things get troublesome. I'm pushing people on non-judgmental religious prick because religious harm is a bad thing. Religious trauma is real. It is a real thing. Oh yeah, hey, and by the way, April 12th. April 12th, baby. Dark Side Revenge Part 1, the album is going to be dropping. Take your word. Everyone has found it. I watched a YouTube video earlier this week, brings up an interesting thought. Do you think the requirements to get into medical school may be a little too stringent? That could contribute to the decline in doctors? Potentially, but again, I think that depends on your area, right? You guys handle doctors down there far different. No, April 8th is the eclipse. I think. I'm sure it's the 8th. And I only remember that because it's one of my friend's birthdays. It's also another tragic day in my history, but I don't talk about that. Tell people that I have no problem with spirituality. You want to believe in a god or gods, and great, great love for you. My problem is organized religion. That's where the harm comes from. Agreed. My wife is highly spiritual. Highly spiritual. And that's fine. Friday is GST day. Is it? I don't do our finances. Organized anything tends to be an issue. Scouts, sports, community groups. Yep. Well, like I said, you get people together. Yeah, April 12th is Fallout. That's right. That is right. So once you're done binging Fallout, grab my album. Too funny. And 14th is carbon tax rebate. That's right. That's another conversation that people just don't seem to understand. That's right. That's why we aren't organized at all. As a deacon in the Baptist church, and honestly, one of my favorite people. Yeah. Individually, people one-on-one are fantastic. It's when you get them together and you get the group mob mentality, that's where you end up with shit like, anti-trans laws. As a poor person, these are important days for me. Yeah, me too. I think we're fairly organized to consider who we are. I mean, all things considered, yes. All things considered. We're not near as organized as some would prefer, or as some would have it, but here we are. Yeah. The power of stupid is one thing. The power of stupid in large numbers is something entirely different. You got disease and something that you aren't right with God. Go fuck your at. Yep. Who's paying some debts? We are the disorganized organization. It's true. Bigger shit to worry about than trans people. I agree. In its entirety, there are much bigger things to worry about than silly things like worrying about a trans person. Fuck off and let a person live their life. It doesn't affect you in any way. They're not fucking harming your children. That is proven, statistically proven. You know Freddy is the devil. The largest group of people to harm children. You know exactly who it is. I don't need to say it. But it sure as shit is not trans people. The roads are shit. We do that provincially here. So Saskatchewan and Quebec have the worst roads in the province, in my opinion. However, in Alberta, they are not getting any better. I wasn't allowed to ask anything. I asked too many questions. I tended to do that, but then I learned very quickly that I was to be seen and not heard. Yep. Cost of living crisis comes to mind as a bigger problem. Yes. Global inflation. The cost of food. People. Let's decide to move forward. Back in the 50s. Yeah. Some crimes should not get plea deals, is my opinion. I agree. Inflation, prices to pad profits. Yeah, greedflation, right? I had pointed out to Shoes that I don't have my bag of licorice here anymore. But when my... How dare I? But at least they are roads. I mean... Yeah, kind of. Anyway, I pointed out the shoes, the size of a bag of licorice that I got from the dollar store, right? And it was noticeably smaller than the last time I got one, but it was the same fucking price.
Draw me like one of your leather dinos. Rar.
Rar. Pretty sure minor hockey is with the kids title you speak up. Sure seems to be. Gravel is still a road. They're pretty goddamn close. That's all I gotta say. I thought Saskatchewan was the worst until I crossed the border between Ontario and Quebec. And then Saskamadelphia was in the rear view. Yeah, it started. It's asphalt. Yeah, you're right. Something has to give, and soon. And I really hope that it does, because this is fucking utter madness is what it is. Greedflation and shrinkflation at the same time. Yeah, like that bag of liquors I was just talking about. Oh, and I just noticed that we have a self-care break coming up. I completely slipped away from that. So, all right, here's what we're going to do. Let's have ourselves a little self-care break. Get yourself some water or a snack or go to the bathroom or do what you need to do. And we will be back in just a moment.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
And I can blow my own eardrums off. That's a wonderful thing, too. Anywho. Self-care time. Go get a water, a snack, go to the bathroom, do what you need to do, stand up, have a stretch. I love you, and we'll be right back.
Let's get nuts.
Yeah, that was Shoes that knocked over the cup. I just happened to notice that. I'm like, it's laying down. Oh, I know why. Because somebody blew shit up. Oh, well. I don't know what my child just said, but okay. Oh, talking to the cat. Gotcha. What's that, baby? Oh, he's not screaming. Because he's sitting on the couch and he's not screaming. Oh, okay, that's fair. Mmm. Tastes like chicken nuggies. Coochie coochie coo. What do you mean? Pff? Don't get yappy with me, little lady. Draw me like one of your leather dinos. Rar. Rar. If you don't like it, you can take a long, hard suck on my shout out. That's what you can do. Yeah. Big shout out to our artistic friends, Tiamara, of course, the wonderful Lady Z, and Story Mage. 2 out of 3 are taking commissions right now. Tiamara is not one of them. So, hey, if you need some artistic goodies done for you, hit them up. Yeah, I'll still send you some anyway. Because I'm going to blame you because you were the last person to drop your big thing in the cup. Anywho. That works too. I need to work on art for Jay. Alright, cool. Gonna take commissions? I don't know for what, but fucking I'm in. At least there weren't 2 of me. Like on Nate's stream where there were 3 of you. 2 shoes and a cup. 2 shoes, 1 cup. And all of the pudding you can possibly eat. Anyway. Gross. That was disgusting. Alright, moving on. Oh boy. How's the family visit there, Mr. McGee? I'd see that at IMAX. Yeah. Thank you for that horrible image. Intimate image. That works too, I guess. I want chocolate pudding pie. I mean, again, I'm not here to kink shame. But that one I absolutely will question. About 5 hours, kiddo had a meltdown, so we're home now. That's fair. I get it. Pud. And 27, thank you, sir. Hey, there you go. Remember, if you're not following Nate, please do so. Especially if you're a Warcraft fan. Or you want to sit and just badger the streamer. You know, kind of like you guys do with me, except with him, I guess. Hey, it's Mega Man. Poke, poke. Oh, I love those avatars so much. We would never badger you. Badger, badger, mushroom, mushroom. Hi. We met, and yeah, it's lies. It's lies. Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Any mahoo. So I'm going to kind of act a little chat board too. Oh, down here. Okay, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Snake, snake, snake. Yes, indeed. As opposed to, I'm a snake. I'm just a silly little snake. He only just recently started, so we're trying to give him the little pump up there. Yeah, you like that, do you? Can't never do that again. Never be a silly little snake. How's that for if you're old enough to remember that one? I've been home for an hour now. I've yet to do the proper boulder holder fling. I mean, whatever works. Also, deep pantsing. Cool. Well, hoppy ether to you too. Have a feeling we showed up, we wouldn't have to use ether. Oh, that was just a terrible joke in my mind. Proper boulder holder fling. The left, the right, or either of them.
I saw a squirrel. He was doing like this.
Getting Lel. That's a name. Anyway, welcome aboard. Hello. Hi, child.
I have come to wish everyone
A hoppy ether?
a happy Easter.
You
Hope
come.
you all got some nummy chocolates.
There you go.
Okay,
That was it? That's what you came for?
yeah,
All right. Appreciate you.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, baby. Hoppy ether. Hey. No, you. Yes, I'm aware of what a boulder holder is. Thank you. Memory meme time room. There you go. Who wants to wear clothes at home? Well, I mean, if you have an entire family, then it's a little more acceptable that you probably should. But I call it the. Yes, but bear in mind the source. I did get nummy chocolates. I got a Cadbury cream egg last night. I have gotten no chocolates. Aside that, nor have I. So I may have to go out and get some. Because I have to go out and get some more juice. So there's that. So maybe after stream, that's something I will do. And even though I told my wife that I already had an idea as to what I was going to cook, she kind of put the bug in my ear once again that she wants me to get takeout. So I don't know. Why is the door open?
I let out Nunu.
Oh, okay. I just looked over and saw it open. I'm like, what the hell?
I was just letting out the cat.
Ah,
Screaming its fuck face.
ice bags of snacks in the background. Yeah, these are Jace's school snacks. So we don't touch those. Rent was due, so not likely to get in for myself anyways. That's fair. I see what Puppy's doing. How's life? Life's doing not too bad this weekend. I mean, lots of pain as always, but and I'm low on juice, but that's okay. I'll go out and get myself some vape juice and maybe some chocolates. Because, hoppy ether and all that shit. And such. But I do. I wasn't actually thinking too hard about doing the music thing today, at least not initially. But there's at least one that I kind of want to get your guys' 2 cents on. Just because of what I did the other day, and that was remaster everything. And now I'm second guessing myself. And because, Tucker's a cunt. Lowest priority list of needs, wants at the moment. That's fair. No chocolate for old man, Sarah and Demon Daddy till Thursday. It's great. Done. Thank you. I just want to know if it sounds over compressed is all. That's all I want. Okay? So which one am I going to use here? So let's get your... Waha! Hey, look at that. It even showed up properly. I want to get your guys' 2 cents on this here. And because I'm also doing music off the browser today, I should probably pause that. Yeah, pause. There we go. All right, cool. I don't know what that means. And whoop. And I think this goes up to here. Doesn't know what that means. Does it sound... So I can't judge on stream. That's fair. Is it soaked in reverb? Then yes, it's overcompressed. Love the reverb addict. It's not soaked in it per se, but I mean there is some AAC version. I could do that. Let's do. Let me see here. All right, we're gonna use this one here. I want you guys to let me know what. There are a few of us that do that, so don't worry. It's true. I'm not asking for a technical analysis. I just want to make sure that it sounds proper, that it sounds as professional as you think it should. How about that? That's what we're gonna go with. All right. So we're gonna do two. Yeah, clean. Well, clean to a degree, because there is a certain element of distortion that we have to go with, right? We're gonna do this one actually. There, PBM. Can you link in DM? You already have the links to them all. Polar Bear Mama can like this one.
Shots rock around the fucking clock. We gon' set it off, baby. Get the Molotov full clip. 100 shots rock around the fucking clock. We gon' set it off, baby. Get the Molotov full clip. 100 shots rock around the fucking clock.
So yeah, see, this is the downside. This is the downside of me having fucking so much ear damage that it's hard for me to properly master a track without doing it visually, right? Because I can hear a lot of elements, but when it comes to the mid range, like about the 6,000 to 7,000 hertz, right, where a lot of like the lead and vocal and shit set, look at my poor ears, yeah, right, where a lot of that stuff sits, is I have a hard time being able to pick out exactly where. So that's why I end up doing a lot of it visually. But I'll give you another example here, and you guys can tell me what you think. Yeah, exactly. That's supposed to be part of the sound. However, did I do it too much is my question.
There's a blue night sky facing down, filled with stars and lifting us up. A golden sky which makes us connect. The stardust is giving you life. Then it's beautiful. Then it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. Then it's
So I guess maybe overcompressed is a wrong question. Maybe that's a wrong term, because there is a lot of compression that does need to happen in a genre like this, right? I'm guessing, does it sound clear is the question that I'm asking. Is, does it sound good to you guys? Both sound good to me, and I've listened to a lot of your shit. I mean, yeah, this is true. Yeah, you have. You really have. Yeah, saws and slides. Yeah, I can't imagine how 114 there. Same with I can't understand why 186 here for Set It Off. I don't get it. I don't understand. How would that possibly have happened? Oh yeah, the polar bears. And clear is what I mean by clean when I mention. Yeah, like clean, clear. It's so hard to describe, right? Without getting like overly technical, because even I trip on the overly technical. What here is it? Hope you're all having hoppy ether. Average Dutch, it's fine. That barrier is low as fuck. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I knew what I was meaning, and that's all that mattered. Yes, yes, it's true. That's all that mattered. Where's my fee? Where's my sunshine goblin? Where are you? Can you play something that isn't clear? I need reference points. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can or not. That's the thing. Like, I would not put anything up on my SoundCloud to preview that didn't have some kind of clarity to it, right? Like, even a little bit, even at a basic level. That's the thing, is it's really hard for me to find something to compare it to, which is why, like Zwam there was saying about how sound music usually too much simulation, and that's fair. That's, I 100% get that. Almost like what I said, it's done to begin with. It's true. Hey, Junkmaster, hello. But we were talking about how we use a specific plugin. He uses Ozone. What was it? Ozone 7 or 8 or something you said? Whereas I use 11, right? But it's 12 a.m. at the moment. That's fine. I use 8. There you go. Well, okay, what I'll do is pop me a quick DM and remind me to send you a link to this to have a gander at it. Try to go to bed. Hey, I'm not going to tell him how to live his life. I'm not going to tell him how to live his life. There's that. All right, we're going to try this one here then. You guys, Rise of Heroes or Echoes? Which one? I'll pick one more for you guys here. Rise of Heroes or Echoes? Or the Shine For You remix? I don't know. I mean, we could try this one. It's got an epic feel to it. Let's try this. This one also has a lot of the BBC orchestra in it.
Of power arises. From the ashes, new heroes born. An emergence of hope upon the horizon. A sense of victory at the break of dawn. Heroes. Rise up new time has come. We shall rise undefeated. With sword and shield in our hands. Rise up and vanquish the enemy. The rise of heroes. A new time has come. The rise of heroes.
See, but again, like I was saying, a lot of this stuff is heavily distorted as it is supposed to be for the genre. And I understand, again, with respect to, Authenticata, who pointed out earlier, I get it that this isn't, the style for a lot of people, and I get that. The next album after this is not going to be anything like this. So this is why I like to dabble in all of the music, because I just love all of the music. And Angie did say echoes, but wasn't at the phone, so what the hell, I'll do you the favor. Sounds good, not too crunchy at all. Fair enough. Again, give me your 2 cents here. Let me know what you think. This will be the last one here. We'll move on to something else. This is probably one of my favorites on the album.
I keep hearing all those I keep hearing all those echoes. It is trying to get in control. It tried to pull me down, but I still my crown as I'm rising to the clouds. I keep hearing all those echoes. It is trying to get in control. It tried to pull me down, but I still my crown as I'm rising to the clouds. I keep hearing all those echoes.
No space, Jamie. Yeah, sadly not. Hey, stop. Stop, stop, stop. There you go, Angie. Don't say I don't do nothing for you. But yeah, okay, so, you know, a lot of you guys are saying, hey, sounds fine, sounds good, sounds great. And that's fantastic. I'm kind of feeling, you know, very similar. But of course, I also want to get the earballs of a couple of my, shall we say, professional colleagues, as it were, and you know, kind of go from there. But regardless, April 12th, it's happening. That album, Revenge Part 1, coming out, and those 8 tracks for sure. I was going to try and sneak another remix in there, but at this point, I'm just going to be stressing myself. Never mind, I'm out. Shut the fuck up. Again, oh my god. I think Moon's got this one. Maybe. Oh yeah, I think Moon's got this one. Oh no! Oh no! Nope, maybe not. Oh well. And I'm not sure if that's a bot or not. I don't know. Sound isn't really my thing, and I get that. I totally get that, right? I'm not asking you guys as, you know, professionals or anything by, you know, by that standard, you know, just people that are going to consume the information and hopefully enjoy it. You know, I kind of wanted to get a 2 cents there. I just enjoy what you make. There you go. See, that's... But of course, I want it to sound as good as I can possibly make it, obviously. So I'll give Moon some points. Fair enough. There you go. Congratulations, Moon. You won that one. I think it's sounding good. Cool. Alright, well, again, like I said, regardless, April 12th, Part 1. I was going to try and sneak a remix in there. Forced me to write a whole backstory for my cosplay original character I'm making before I can really build it. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Okay, so... Agent Wisconsin. Apparently, I tripped over that. Hi, welcome. So I have a Mandalorian armor, and I wrote an entire backstory for my character that I would use when I was going out trooping with him, with the local Mandalorian mercs. Even though I'm not an official member, but you know, I would go with them because they're awesome peeps. My daughter creates OCs out the fucking wazoo. I kid you not. Just about every day for the last 3-something years, she has a brand new OC and like creates a whole backstory to it. So I get it. I absolutely get it. Musical bias is a thing for me. As far as your herky jerky ship, does have a different sound. Yeah, we've totally had this conversation. We totally have. But yeah, you know, I get what you're saying. Worst part, based on Sherlock Holmes. I have heard of that stuff, but we've had this conversation before in the Discord about that. That's not a fandom that I follow myself, but it is one that a lot of our people do follow. And yeah, I've had that convo. I totally get it, right? But it's fun. It's part of the creativity, right? You know, you want to create this original creative character for yourself. And so you write this elaborate whole fucking back history for the person. You know, a friend of mine and I would do that with some of the MMO characters that we created. Because we would have them as like twins or cousins or whoever, right? So we had this whole elaborate fucking family tree going on. It was ridiculous. My fandom is you. Fuck off, Jay. Harold. I don't know so much about an elaborate backstory because that would get so convoluted. That would get so ridiculous, like, out of nowhere. I don't think there is an actual canon backstory to that guy, because except for Susan, my character was adopted by Cola. Yeah. Yep, I get that. Only Squirrels. There you go. The founder of Only Squirrels. Yeah, that tracks. That sounds about right. Too fucked. Some funny shit right there. Anyway, Hoppy Ether. Only because Harold can't remember it. It's true. She would know about Harold's backstory. Probably. Probably better than I would. I just make shit up as I go. What makes me write a whole ass book series about... Shoo. I know. See, yes, that happened. Chainsaw. Wow. That is pretty impressive, I'm not going to lie. That is wickedly impressive. No, mine was just the son of the of a Mandalorian royal guard for Satine. No official backstory because he can no longer differentiate between his own stories and the stories he was told. They're all his stories now. That sounds like every other person his age that I could think of. I totally agree with that. Oh yeah, by the way, hey, if you are a member, you will see your lovely name down here scrolling. Be that a patron or a member on Fourth Wall or on YouTube. All of you guys get all of the perk goodies, including, if you're a top tier, you're going to get a copy of the digital deluxe album when it drops on the 12th. Entire series of Monty Python Flying Circus. No shit. No fucking kidding. But, yeah. So what about plans for the rest of the day there, peeps? Are you guys having, like, family dinners and stuff like that? Or are you guys all done your celebration bullshit for the day? Assassin's Creed, like, sorry, even put a hidden plate in cosplay. That's cool. Did you put it right in the, did you have it based on who was it? It's based on Bo-Katan. Her vambrace, the one with the knife in it. Because I had that, but then I took it out because I couldn't get it to work right. A lot yesterday with Mom, so I'm vegging, fair enough. Hookers, gummy bears, and flogging the tube meat. I mean, hey, whatever works for you, I'm not here to judge. Releasing an album, that's what you're doing today? Dinner John's waiting on the kids to go to bed to watch TV, that's fair. That is totally fair, and of course, kiddos out here, I'm not sure where it is everywhere else, but I'm assuming it's probably similar. My kid has the week off, of course. Waiting for my ankle to turn different colors. That's, okay. Oh yeah, you guys and your fucking zombies, that's right. First game, 2 hockey playoffs. Every team split between Tom. Yeah. Did the family shoot yesterday because it's Monday today, right? Future man. Took the day off because they were talk of taking the dogs to the beach. Ah. Gotcha. Wait, this is new to me. What did you do to fuck up your ankle? How come I haven't heard this one yet? Last I heard, you were sick as a dog. I didn't know you fucked up your ankle, though. Or did I, and did I forget? Oh, Jesus. Because he talked back to me. Against a seat brace in the van. Jesus Christ. Must have done that at some pretty high velocity. Good God. Don't do that, Jay. I know, too little, too late now, right? Fuck you and your lapdog, Mooster. Oh yeah, that's right. Today's stream is brought to you by...
I'm JP Schuster.
And I'm CB Mooster.
And we're here to fight for you.
My legal team at Schuster and Mooster. Do they pay very well? No, of course not, but, you know. One wrestling matches with the dishwasher. And the barbecue. Don't forget the barbecue. And the step at the back door. Don't forget about that. And all of the dogs. And air. And pieces of paper. Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear you. Oh, no, I know. And the staircase. Yeah. Things like that. It's true. That's why I'm telling you, don't do that. Because hurting yourself is a bad idea. It's counterproductive to not being in pain. That's right, I am experienced. I am hella experienced. True story. All of the experience that I don't want. And it's true, those ones I lost every one of. So learn from my elders, yes. Yes. Harold says don't do it. Does it counter? Cancel counters? Words are very hard.
I don't speak English. Fuck off.
True story. Very true story. I'm just gonna sit here and shake my head. What's not being in pain feel like? I bet it's serene. I legitimately don't remember. It has been so long since I have not had some kind of counterculture count as cancel culture. That's a very deep thought right there. Feels like being high, like right now. Hey, there you go. I may have to try more of that then. Which is kind of sad. Because I lived my life at the bottom of the bottle for a lot of years to get rid of pain, but that was also chronic migraines. But turns out that may have actually been a sensory overstim. Shoes doggy dog. Yeah, I'm just trying to picture him doing the Snoop Dogg dance now, which is pretty comedic in and of itself. All right. Between not sleeping, achy, kiddo being clingy, I'm gonna need it. That's fair. Whatever works for you. Yeah, I've been wrestling a little bit of a headache today, but I haven't. I've been trying to like push it aside and ignore it. But it's there. Oh, it's definitely there. Back up. Rewind. There we go. I don't sleep anymore, so I'd rather not sleep. It's not as bad alcohol for me. That's fair too. No, I totally get that. Too much of the alcohol side effect is not so much a happy thing for me anymore. Not the hangover part. I've had 7 hangovers in my life, but yeah, I just don't like the feeling anymore. I feel like I'm counterproductive, which is, I think it is a very big factor, right? Because, you know, obviously somebody in the back of my head is always like, you're not being productive right now. Well, of course, if you're pissed drunk, you're definitely not being productive, or you are making a fucking mess, one or the other. So in any case, it's not good in my situation. So braided beards are in a couple of those. Fuck, don't ask me how I know. Only light drinking for me. I'll have like one if we go out for a steak dinner or something like that. Then I'll have a Caesar or some shit like that. But aside that, I don't like the feeling of it anymore. That, and I think that it does not play nice with the meds that I'm on. So that's another factor as well, right? Like, I don't think the Cipralax likes alcohol at all, because it just makes me feel like, just gross. And I feel bad enough on a regular basis as it is. It's the last thing I need to add is gross on top of feeling fucking in pain. Other than that, body aches too much, yeah. LK Hall. That's fair. But that's probably why. Because it takes me from like 0 to, oh Christ, what have I done? I just don't enjoy it. That's, yeah. See, I've never been one to drink for the sake of getting shittered, right? You know, that's to say that I won't just drink anything that's put in front of me, or I never was, right? I have to enjoy it in order to drink it, kind of thing. But just nowadays, nope. Just no. It's not worth the pain on top of gross. Speaking of hydrating. Everyone's had a hangover? Well, drink that. I did. Thank you. Helps with pain and nerves. Yeah, see, that's more important to me. You know, helping with the pain and the nerves and all of that stuff. I would much rather do that than just sit and get shittered. But anyway, I just happened to notice the time, and I am going to have to zip out and grab myself some vape juice and such, and figure out what the hell we're doing for dinner. But regardless, I want to thank all of you guys for hanging out, for being here, for chilling, for relaxing, and all of that stuff. I only see one person on right now. Probably because it's a holiday, I would guess. So you know what? We're just going to do a cold cut. So, until Wednesday, where I will see you back here again. Have yourself a great rest of your week. Enjoy your days off if you do get them. And take care of yourselves. Drink your water. Take your meds. Be kind to yourself. I will see you guys in the Discord. Feel free to fucking DM me and have a chit-chat. Finger cooking with Spaz. That's right. It's very highly likable. Hey, yeah, thanks. Thanks, Jay. I appreciate that. Anyway. Can you rate him? Yeah, I'll rate him later. I will see you guys here on Wednesday. Until then, take care of yourselves. And ciao for now. Mwah. Bye. Also, oh, hang on. I need a hug. Uh-oh. Hang on. You need one hug? One big-ass hug coming up. That's what she said. Hang on. One big-ass hug on the way out the door. All right, take care of yourselves. I'll see you on Wednesday.